What's up, YouTube? Bay Area Baller back again. Today, we're going to be looking at DraftKings Week 1, all right? And you might think, Bay Area Baller, what makes you qualified to give me fantasy football advice, right? Well, let me tell you something. Last year, I hit close to 10 Gs, and that's pre-tax on DraftKings, all right? Headlined by this 7K win. And I'm not putting in thousands of dollars worth of lineups, all right? I'm putting in maybe $100 worth of lineups in there and letting it ride. And I've had some success. So rather than do it off stream, I figured let's pull it up and see what we got to work with, all right? What's up, Josh? Thanks for coming by. That's right. We got some DraftKings. Let's make some money. And I want to hear who you think is about to ball out. All right. So we're starting off looking at the quarterbacks, okay? Pat Mahomes, I mean, always appealing. Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray's got that rushing advantage as we're looking up. Let's pull up his game log. And you can see the rushing. Rushing on DraftKings is important from the quarterbacks, right? You score more points rushing as opposed to passing, right? So you just get that added bonus with the legs. That being said, not saying that pocket passers can't get it done. Matt Ryan could have a 4 TD game, 300 yards, and obviously that'll get it done. But with this first lineup, I want a Josh Allen lineup, okay? Josh Allen, I know Daboll over in Buffalo loves to throw the ball, okay? So let's start off with Josh Allen on this first lineup, and there we go. What's up, Ryan? What's going down? Josh, yes, sir. That's my boy, J-Mac. What's up, J-Mac? Let's get it. We're trying to make some DraftKings. And let me tell you something. A lot of these experts who are on YouTube, they're not going to actually build a real lineup in front of you, right? They don't want you swooping their lineups. We're going to build a few right in front of your eyes. I want your guys' suggestions as well. Who do you think's about to ball out? This is a team effort. Let's make some cash. All right? So we got Josh Allen. You know who I want? I really want Alvin Kamara in there. I mean, CMC, obviously, McCaffrey's a monster. I will have some lineups with McCaffrey, but I went with a premium quarterback. So I guess I want to save $1,000, $900 or so by going Kamara, okay? Now, when we're talking about the Saints team for this week, Traquan Smith has been ruled out, right? He's just been put on short-term IR. So the weapons, Callaway. Everyone's going to be playing Callaway, okay? So I mean, really, the receivers that are left for the Saints right now. Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy, Smoke. Smoke is back. What's up, Smoke? Longtime follower of mine from Twitch. Waruna, what's good? All right. So we're talking about the Saints game. Callaway and Lil Jordan Humphrey are going to be the receivers. All right. So I guarantee you, Lil Jordan Humphrey's got to be 3K. All right. Let's check out Lil Jordan. Where's Lil J? Yeah, he's 3K, all right? This guy might do something. I'm just going to put him in there for right now. All right. Let's stick with the plan. Let's go in order. Running back. Okay, RB2. We need to save some cash here, right? So let's scroll down a little bit and see. Chris Carson, I feel like that's a good value for Chris Carson, 5,900. Mike Davis. You know what? I kind of like Mike Davis. All right. I thought he ran hard last year with the Panthers. And now the new OC for Atlanta is the guy from the Titans. So they're going to be running the rock. All right. You saw what he did with Derrick Henry. Mike Davis is a different talent, but I think philosophically they're going to try to run the ball over there in Atlanta. And Mike Davis is the guy. They signed Wayne Gallman, but that was like last week. So Davis has a firm grip on this position. I think he's going to get a lot of work. All right, receiver. Now, obviously Devontae's a monster, but I can't go premium everywhere. Okay, I got to try to save a little something. And a guy who I have on my personal fantasy team who I think is going to have a good game is Justin Jefferson. Let's see if I can fit him in there, all right? So we got a really good star receiver, but I'm saving, what is that, 600 from Deontay. So I'm cool with that. Let me check on this chat because I got to scroll back and forth, chat. Yes, and what I'm thinking, Josh, is that Kamara's going to catch. He might have double-digit catches, right? Obviously, Michael Thomas isn't playing. Traquan Smith's been ruled out. The tight end, he's unimpressive. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what he does. He's getting his first crack at, really taking over that job. Jared Cook is now in with the Chargers. Mostert, absolutely, Josh. Mostert's electric, but I'm worried about the volume because I know the 49ers are going to want Mostert healthy for the second half of the year, right? Closer to the playoffs. So I figure they might kind of ease him into things. That's why Trey Sermon, I'm going to have some loads of Trey Sermon. I'll have a couple lineups with Mostert because he could take two to the house 60+ yards, and I wouldn't bat an eye. All right, so we need another receiver. Oh, Tyler Lockett, Terry McLaurin. They had the number 2 receiver also went down there, and that's what's making Diami Brown appealing. Who just went down for the Redskins? Not the Redskins, the football team. Excuse me. All right, sometimes you got to see. Yeah. Let's see here. Can we fit Kyle Pitts? Can we fit Kyle Pitts in here? Because, Kyle Pitts is a monster. That guy is a weapon. And you're getting good value. I don't think he's going to stay at 4,400 for too long. We're going to see him skyrocket, right? Because, you're looking at the tight ends. George Kittle, Travis Kelce, the cream of the crop. Kelce, you got to pay the premium. So if you want to stack Mahomes and go Kelce, it's going to be expensive, but that duo is phenomenal. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's pick a defense. Let's pick a defense. I know a lot of people tank defenses on DraftKings because really it's the random defenses that get the random touchdown or a return, whatever it is, are going to score you the points. You know what I mean? So a lot of times paying up isn't worth it. So I'm looking at these cheap defenses. Let me check on the chat because I appreciate you guys coming by. Yeah. Why isn't the chat scrolling? Okay. Curtis Samuel, thank you. Curtis Samuel's out. So we're looking at who's going to get an increase in targets, right? That's what you got to keep your eye on with DFS. All right, in the flex, where are we going? Or no, we need to lock in a defense. Let's lock in a defense. The Broncos, that's not the cheapest defense, but what do I got? I got 3,800 to work with. Let's see who pops off with that 3,800. Okay? See if we can find anything for around there. Because if there's a bargain to be had, I like this lineup. There it is. Waddle. We got him. Waddle. Pop a bottle. Let your body waddle. Jalen Waddle's electric. And Tua had a down year last year, but I think Tua's going to bounce back. All right. And they got the Alabama connection. So I like Waddle right here. I still got 200 to play with, but sometimes it's all right to leave a couple $100 out there on the table. Okay, if I didn't want to go Humphrey, is there something else that's popping out at me for the extra 200? Although Lil Jordan, he's going to be on the field. Oh, Deontay Harris. Deontay Harris, this guy's electric too. Great special teamer. One of the best returners in the NFL. Okay, that's a guy. I got to find out some more details on Deontay Harris. How's he been doing? But you know what? I'm going to pivot off of Lil Jordan Humphrey because you know what? Elijah Moore for 3. Jamison Crowder's out. I think Elijah Moore is just a more talented player than Lil Jordan Humphrey. And I'm a big, if you follow me on Twitter or I've watched my content before this, maybe in the lead up to the draft, I'm a big Zach Wilson guy. And Zach Wilson's 5K. I will have some lineups for this $1 million DraftKings tournament. I am going to have some Zach Wilson in there. That's my guy. Damn, my chat is glitching. What's the chat saying? Okay, yeah, more. Okay, that's what's up, Josh. Pitts and Mostert. Okay, all right, Mike. Oh, there we go. Okay, my chat caught up. Chat was lagging, but we're back. Okay, I like this lineup. I mean, you can't overthink these things. All right, obviously I'm talking about it, but you got to let these things fly. Yeah. Let's go back. I want to do another one. So what quarterbacks are jumping off the table for you guys? And you think I'm playing. I might be crazy. But I got to get a lineup in with my boy Zach Wilson. 5K, I'm telling you. And he's got the mobile bonus. This guy, he's going to rush for at least 400 rushing yards this year, at least. And it could be, I feel like it could be 600. There is an extra game. So Zach Wilson's going to give you that rushing. All right, so now we saved with Zach Wilson, right? Well, I got to go McCaffrey, okay? So we got CMC. So we saved it with Wilson. We're going CMC. Now, Clyde Edwards Hilaire. I find him is interesting at 6,600. Joe Mixon. I mean, he is the guy over there in Cincinnati. Burrow's back, so the offense should be competent. But I want to be diligent and scroll through. I mean, Chase Edmonds at 4,600. That's cheap for a starting running back. But you figure he would be the one to be catching passes as opposed to the former Steeler. There he is, James Conner. Oh, and Trey Sermon. You know what? I think Trey Sermon can have a really good game. So I'm going with Trey Sermon right here. He's cheaper than Mostert, and like I said, Mostert, yes, he's electric, but I think Trey Sermon's going to have more carries. We'll find out. Okay, so we went Zach Wilson. I went Eli Moore on that last team. On this one, I'm going with the guy who we had that phenomenal connection with in that second preseason game. He was peppering Corey Davis. All right. So that's who I'm going to go with right here. And obviously, I'm going to need a star. I'm going to need a superstar right here. So let's see if we can make it work with Davante Adams. All right. See if we can get Davante Adams in here. Ryan, that's a good point. Hawkinson, and he's not too expensive too. You can get a good value on Hawkinson. That's another guy who he could be climbing up in terms of salary. He's going to get more expensive if he does well. All right, wide receiver 3. Who are we thinking here? Debo. Debo's more expensive than Ayuk. Interesting. I'm going to scroll through, see if anyone's popping off. Tyler Boyd. See, they got the trio over there in Cincinnati. That's with Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, and Higgins. So it's almost like it's hard to decipher who's about to ball out. But Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, T. Higgins. There he is. Jerry Jeudy. I'm going to put Jerry Jeudy in there for right now. Jerry Jeudy, extremely talented football player. Disappointing rookie season, but Drew Lock is terrible. Now, Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy likes to throw the short ones. He did expand his game a little bit with the Panthers. I thought he was taking some more shots, hit Robbie a little bit deep. So I feel like Sutton is more of the deep threat, and Jerry Jeudy's like intermediate. And again, DraftKings, PPR, you get a point for a catch. So you want guys catching balls. Let's put Jerry Jeudy in here. It's a good value, 4,800. All right. Now we're moving to tight end. And Ryan's saying Hawk. Okay, let's see. Let's get Hawk in here and see how it looks. All right. Defense. For some reason, I'm liking this Broncos. I know a lot of people don't pay up for the defenses on DraftKings. There's a lot of luck involved. I mean, the Colts, I feel like you know what? I feel like the Colts, they might be able to make it tough on Russell Wilson. That would leave us. Okay, let's just see what the flex is. I'm going to leave the Broncos in, and let's see what the flex is at 4,800. And if I need some more money, I can switch to the Colts. Yeah. Pittman or Claypool. Thank you, J-Mac. You're right. Pittman. I want shares of Pittman. Yes. Sutton back. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Lule? Thanks for stopping by. And Noah Fant, they got some sneaky weapons over there. KJ Hamler. So again, feels like, see, with fantasy, there's called a narrow passing tree and a wide passing tree, right? Meaning how many players on the team get the ball, right? When I'm talking Minnesota Vikings, it's narrow. It's Jefferson, it's Thielen, it's Cook, all right? And when I'm thinking about the Broncos, it might be kind of wide because you got Jeudy, you got Sutton, you got Fant, you got Hamler. So you got all these weapons that I have a feeling they're going to utilize. And we didn't even talk about the special running back, Javonte. So sometimes I like to go with some of the more narrow passing trees because you can kind of pinpoint guys. But Jerry Jeudy could absolutely still catch 8 balls for 130 yards and a touchdown. Waruna was that guy who grabbed the 2 tight ends. Yeah. Hey, that's trade bait. They're going to be hitting you up for trades, Waruna. No doubt. All right, let's get back to business here. 4,800. Who are we thinking for 4,800? Michael Hardman. Again, you know what? Again, he's electric, all right? Sammy Watkins is vacated. So you'd hope Hardman's on the field a little more. I feel like whenever I try to roll out Hardman, like he doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean? Like he's so boomer bust, and it's usually bust. But he's a big play guy. And when you're talking tournament, you need the big play guys, or at least you know, for cheap, for good value. Let's keep scrolling to see what we got. Devin Singletary. I mean, Chase Edmonds. Is Chase Edmonds that guy? Chase Edmonds could catch a few balls. Let me pull him up. Let me pull him up here. Get a refresher on how he was doing last year. Let's look at his game log. And so you would need a week like this where he's going 15. Obviously, Kenyon Drake is gone. So he's usually getting 5 targets a game or so, 4 or 5. He got 7 here. Oh, okay. So we popped off. He had some 20-point weeks. You know what? I'm going Chase Edmonds here. Yeah, let's get him on our team. Let's do it. I like this team. Zach Wilson, get it done. Let's keep it moving. Okay, no more Zach Wilson lineups on stream. No one's going to copy that one. That's why people were afraid to make lineups, you know, while they're live, because people are just going to copy it. But I have a feeling you guys aren't taking Zach Wilson. Pittman. You like that one? Okay, I got the Josh stamp of approval. That's what's up. You got to roll with your guys on here. I'm a big Zach Wilson guy. I think he's electric, and there could be some garbage time. All right, garbage points count the same. Okay. So I want Pittman. So I'm going to put him in here first. Because Carson Wentz likes the big-bodied guys. Remember, he took a lot of shots down to Alshon Jeffrey down the field, giving his guy a chance. And Pittman's got more juice than Jeffrey. All right, and we're getting a pretty good price on him right here, too. Okay, I want some more Kamara. I think he's going to catch 8 balls, and that adds up. All right. Now let's go to quarterback, okay? Kyler, I want some Kyler. Tannehill. Jalen Hurts. I feel like Jalen Hurts is going to be heavily used, maybe around 10%, 8%. That might be high, maybe 6 or 8%. Kyler, let's go Kyler. Let's put Kyler in, okay? Now, Aaron Jones, 6,800. I feel like that's a pretty good value for Aaron Jones. Again, okay. I got some expensive players here. Oh, you know what? James Robinson. He's cheaper, and obviously ETN is out. James Robinson's a tough runner. Real thick guy. Had a really good rookie season last year. I think that's a good price for him right there. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so now you talk about running it back in fantasy, meaning so I got Murray. You're going to want a player on Tennessee, but I also need to pair Kyler Murray with a receiver, right? Because if Kyler Murray's going to ball, who's he throwing the ball to? All right. So, I mean, Hopkins is the easy answer, right? AJ Green. What are the reports on AJ Green? Just pull this up. Let me check on the chat. Thank you guys for dropping. Make sure you like and subscribe. All right.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Let's get it. Okay. Okay, so he was on the field. He couldn't haul in his target. It might be one of those things with AJ Green. I need to see it first before I got you, big dog. I got to see it. It's been a while, AJ. No. Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore. 3K. Electric wide receiver, speedster, who they just drafted. I mean, I think I got to put him in there. I think I might have to get him on this lineup. But you're going to want somebody else. You're going to want – don't screw around, man. You got to go Hop. You got to go Hop. It's the only option. Got to go Hop. So as a flex, I'm going to want somebody on Tennessee somewhere, right? Because if Arizona's scoring all these points, Tennessee's going to have to battle back and score with them. That's where you think. That's why you run it back in these DFS lineups. Because you see the stack with Murray, Moore, Hopkins. Now, who on Tennessee? Tight end. I'm going to go Pitts because I just got a good feeling about Pitts. And I think he's a really good value. I don't think he's going to stay at 4,400 for long. DST. Let's go cheap and let's go Colts. Okay? Because I think they got a respectable, competent D. And like I said, sometimes with Seattle, they just lay eggs on occasion. $5,800. What do we got for $5,800? We got Raheem. And we got Deontay Johnson. See, Deontay Johnson is like a PPR machine. Oh, that's David Johnson. Whoa there. No there. See, I saw Claypool and I was like, oh, no. 5,800. I mean, Raheem, it's hard not to put Raheem in here right now. Mike Davis, I'm telling you, I like some Mike Davis. But I'm going Raheem Mostert. Let's put it in there. Got to go Raheem. That's right. Thank you, Ryan. I know. That's why you got to double check. Okay, let's do one more. Okay. Who are we thinking here? I mean, hard not to go with an A-Rod. Right? It's hard not to have an A-Rod lineup, man. And if you go A-Rod, you got to go Devontae, okay? And I know a running back. I want Mike Davis. I think he's a good value. And then you got the receiver that's maybe the player is going to be the most owned out of all the receivers. I'm going to put him on here too because he's been balling in training camp, preseason. Callaway, wide receiver 1 for the Saints. Everyone's going to have that guy in his lineup. So let's get him in this one. In case he does ball out, I absolutely do not want to miss out on him entirely. Okay, running back. I need a horse. I need a horse because I went Mike Davis. So let's get a horse. All right. Nick Chubb. I love Nick Chubb, but if they get down to KC, Chubb doesn't catch many balls. Eckler's got the hamstring. Otherwise, Clyde Edwards Hilaire. This guy's talented, man. I love this guy at LSU. Started off hot last year and then kind of faded. Okay, he's got an ankle, practiced fully Wednesday. He's ready to go. Okay. They got Darrell Williams and Jerick McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon is not good. Okay, let me tell you, Kansas City. Edwards Hilaire. Oh, Najee. Najee. Telling me Najee's cheaper? You're telling me Najee is cheaper? Najee. Okay. Tight end. Okay. Oh, hey, and I like the run back with the Callaway. I didn't even put that together, but I got Rodgers and Adams, and we're running it back with Callaway in case Jameis decides to hit him a few times. Tight end. What are we thinking right here? Tight end. I want some Logan Thomas. Again, Curtis Samuel is hurt. Terry McLaurin, phenomenal player, but he can't catch all the balls. So it's like Diami Brown. I like Diami Brown out of North Carolina, the rookie. But Logan Thomas is a vet, played really good. They just paid him. So let's go with Logan Thomas here. Okay? All right, what are we thinking? Let's just plug in a D. Kind of, I don't know, the Broncos. The Broncos have kind of been my my stock D so far. Flex. Oh, you know who I also want? Let's see, how much does he cost? I want some Cole Beasley or the other guy, Josh Allen. Josh Allen's going to be slinging the rock. You want some Bills. I don't have enough Bills. I need more Bills. But Gabriel Davis is a big target, and he's fast. You can get a big play out of Gabriel Davis for 3,400. I mean, let's click him. All right. He's – I mean, you see he had a 21-point game, 15, 16. Telling you, Gabriel Davis, this guy's sneaky. Could make a big play. I want a Gabriel Davis, and now I can get a horse. I can get another horse. Okay. I mean, at this point, you go Kamara. And for defense, Washington football team. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I like Herbert, but hey, he might be under duress. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, I know. Najee, yeah. I need some more Najee. Shall we do one more? Hell yeah. There he is. There he is. What's up, K-Dog? Now, this is the guy you want to hit big. My boy K-Dog has hit big on DraftKings multiple times. So shout out to you, K-Dog. I talked to him before this started. I was like, K-Dog, what are you thinking? We were having some similar thoughts. Thanks for stopping by, K-Dog. He's saying CMC on all. Okay. All right. Enough said. You're right. Because when he's like 30 points waiting to happen. Christian McCaffrey. You ain't kidding. Let's do it. CMC. Plug him in. Let's go CMC, and I want some Sermon. I think Sermon's a good value, so I'm going premium with McCaffrey. I want to balance it out a little bit with Trey Sermon. Well, I think could have a damn good game. That's why I put this guy in my lineup. All right, quarterback. Trying to scroll a little bit. We thinking Fitzy, Ryan Fitz, young Tua. I'm not touching Winston with Hill there. Sean Payton's going to be doing some goofy stuff. No, let's keep it. Let's get a horse. And let's get some Josh Allen. And I want some Cole Beasley. I want some. How much is Beasley? 4,400. Some Beasley. Let me click him. I mean, he caught 5 balls for 52 yards in the first half. Okay. Cole Beasley, crafty route runner, just knows how to get open. Josh Allen's going to be hitting with him. I think that's a good pair. And I'm going to need another guy. Let's see if we can make it work with Diggs, right? So we got that. Now we need to run it back since we went so heavy on Buffalo. We need a pit. And when we're going pit, I feel like Deontay Johnson he just gets the most targets. It feels like Juju. I don't know. Juju kind of let me down last year. And then I feel like Claypool's just rough. I love the way Claypool plays. Physical. He can do so many different things. It's like Chase Claypool is what the 49ers thought Jalen Hurd was supposed to be. Okay, that's what they thought they were getting when they drafted Jalen Hurd. Just look at Chase Claypool. Okay. Deontay Johnson. It's a little more expensive than I was thinking. Let me click him. How's he been looking? Okay. Yeah. I mean, we know what it is with Deontay Johnson. He had some of the dropsies, but yeah. Roethlisberger peppers him. All right, tight end. I'm going back to Pitts. Going back to Pitts because Pitts is just a baller, and they were so conservative with him in preseason, almost just trying to keep their little bundle of joy just safe and healthy. They want to save him for the regular season, and here we are, week 1. So use him. You drafted him 4th overall, in the NFL draft. So you got to utilize that weapon. A lot of targets opened up in Atlanta with Julio gone. So make sure you got some shares of Pitts. All right, defense. I'm going back to the Colts. Cheap D. Let's do it. 3600 for the flex. There was a player I liked for 3600. Who was that? Marvin Jones. Interesting. Jalen Waddle. That's the guy. Let me put Waddle in there. Yeah. Okay, I like that. I like that. So I got the run back, right? We ran it back with Deontay. I kind of want to fit Najee on there somehow, but yeah, you can't fit everybody. If you're going super cheap tight end, go Caden Smith. Niners drafted him. Probably the number one. Probably. No, I know Ingram. Ingram is out. Okay. Ooh, see? That's why K-Dog's got those sneaky sneaks. Oh, I feel you, K-Dog. Hey. Okay, Ryan's saying Juju's in the slot. I mean, slot receivers do get peppered with those targets. But, hey, thank you guys for coming by. I think we killed it on this week 1 episode. I want to do it again because I'm filling out these lineups regardless. All right. I love playing DraftKings. You saw this. If you missed the start of this video, I showed you my 7K hit last year. So I was making some cash. And we just built some lineups together. And my boy Ryan's like, you're going to do – that's – hey, tune in next week for week 2. We'll have to do a recap. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to do this again because I'm filling out these lineups regardless. All right. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Good luck if you're playing on Sunday. Football's back, baby. Let's go.